So today we're attempting to remove the chrome trim off of the doors. This is my last step before getting them took off to the sandblaster. And I got this piece off relatively easily. I took a putty knife and on this inside lip, I just straightened the lip all the way up through there until it just fell right off. I didn't even mess with this other inside piece because the inside piece seems like it'd be harder to get to. I just bent the outside piece. Now the top piece fits around this outside piece. I didn't bend that, by the way. That was like that when I bought the Bronco. I swear on my life, I did not do that. Well, we're gonna try to get this top piece off, then this piece off, and hopefully I won't mess it up too bad. Go. Like I said, I'm doing this with minimal, I would hope minimal damage. The inside lip, you can see that, is still straight as an arrow. I'm only bending the outside lip, which is this upper part. You can see I kind of tried to keep it as even as I could all the way across. This little piece right here was what was boogering me up too. This piece kind of folds down over top of the next piece of chrome. And there we go, one complete door. No trim, no chrome trim on the outside, no trim around the windows, no inner mechanisms, no hinges, no nothing. Ready to go off and be sandblasted. Now we do it again. Had to take my key lock out because I did not know how to do that until I went and asked the Bronco page. And shout out Nomad Garage, he told me in my comments too. If y'all like Bronco content, go check out his channel. He's a master of this craft. Dude can do anything. Been watching all his videos, trying to learn some stuff. That is what holds the keyhole in. It's just a retainer clip that goes on the back side of it. And I do have a bag of stuff. One's labeled passenger side door, one's labeled driver's side door. That way I can keep everything. I'm probably gonna have to have new door mechanisms though. Mine are not in great shape. So I can get this retainer clip off of here. Somebody on the last video told me to take these original key things back to a locksmith and they could redo me a key for it, because unfortunately the last owner of my Bronco, well, the only owner of my Bronco, he lost the key. Funny story about that. My buddy's dad, I have a buddy named Brandon. I can, if I remember, I'll link Brandon's channel down in the comments too. He's got a 78 F-250. And his dad's always been into Fords, just like mine. They grew up together. And he had a funny story about this Bronco. He said back when Greg drove it, the original owner's son, he would park it in the middle of town. And Brandon's dad also had a Bronco. And he said that he had his key to his Bronco, and where Greg's ignition cylinder was so wore out, he would go and turn Greg's Bronco on, this Bronco, mine, and drive it to a different location, park it, and then freak Greg out that it had been stolen. So he gave me his key. He still had his key. Brandon's dad did. And I tried it in mine, but I couldn't make it work. I don't know. Maybe I was doing something wrong. And just like that, we got all of the chrome trim off with basically no damage. So I go put this in the parts pile over here. I have all my driver's side. This is all my passenger side stuff. This is all my driver's side stuff. Got it all neatly organized where I can go back and get everything, figure out where everything is. But yeah, we're gonna take all this stuff over to the sandblaster now. They're not bad doors for how rotten my Bronco was. Also got the grill strip down over here. Got the Ford right here, F-O-R-D. Didn't even break any of the pins on that, so that's good, because y'all know how hard it is to take these things out without breaking a pin that's 50-year-old. But they're all in good shape, and got the turn signal buckets right there, headlight buckets over there, and we're ready to go get this stuff sandblasted. got this Bronco. This thing's factory. Look at those door posts. I mean, factory door posts. Floors have been replaced. I mean, this thing's a survivor. I don't know what year it is. I think he said it was 60 something. The thing is clean though for what it is. They're gonna build it eventually, restore the whole thing. The guy gets the money, I guess. This thing has a factory PTO winch too, which is really cool. There's the original radio still in that thing. Someone's converted it to. No, that's for the winch. The other. It's for the winch. It's a nice Bronco. Well, after a lot of heartache and headache, look how straight those coil springs are setting. Same way back here on this other side. They are setting straight as an arrow. So all my measurements are correct. Everything's set and level. And now I gotta take the whole front all the way down to the water pump off again. Because back when we ran it, my water pump didn't seal correctly right there. Right there. And all my coolant was pouring out and pooling right there. So I gotta pull all this back off, take the water pump off, and reseal that. Well, got that all stripped down. And I have to scrape all that off with a razor blade. Call that success for the day. And in the next video, we're gonna try to get that all cleaned up, everything put back together. I'm gonna paint all these brackets. And hopefully, by then, I'll be able to get my drop track bar bracket on, my drag link on, and put this back on wheels and tires and see how she sets, or see how he sets.